So let's start with the simple stuff that anyone can experience when they are nullified, which is not class specific. So for example, jump pad, if I'm nullified, can I use it? Yes. So you can interact with stuff that's on the map, basically. If you don't need to actually press an interact button, because as you can see, if I get nullified again, I am not able to attach because I cannot press my interact key. It's not working. And then when I'm not nullified anymore, I can attach. Now, this is different from how the stun gun worked, because with the stun gun, you could not attach, and if you were already on a zipline, you will get detached. But look now, I'm attached, I get nullified, and I don't get detached. I got detached because I reached the end, but I don't get detached as I get hit. So it's not like the stun gun in that regard. It will not make you fall. It just prevents you from interacting. If you have already interacted with something such as a zipline and you are already on it, you will not detach. This means you can't interact with doors either. See? Cannot open doors. Can I slam them open? Yes, I can slam them open, but I cannot. Basically, your interact key becomes impossible to use. It's that simple. And surprisingly enough, your ADS key becomes impossible to use. This is to prevent being able to rev your minigun, to block with the rod shield, to spin with the spear. So this button here is disabled when you are nullified. Let's prove it. Yeah, I cannot aim down sight anymore right now. And now I can again, right? Nullify me. I can still get on a ladder because I don't have to interact. I don't have to press an interact key to get on a ladder, so that's not cancelled. So you cannot aim down sight, but can you reload? So nullify. I can indeed reload. No problem with that. Yes, moo indeed. Can I emote and dance and stuff? So nullify me first. I can say hello. I cannot dance. I cannot emote. Now, what if I'm already emoting and then you nullify me? It will not cancel it. Kind of like the zipline logic. Very nice. Me when I get nullified. Of course you can die. That's the same logic as with the defib, basically. So I shoot my CL40 straight up. The projectile is gonna come back down, but what if I'm nullified as it hits an enemy? Will it deal damage or not? It does deal damage, so you can initiate a damage instance, like a projectile, maybe a mine and a grenade. So if I place down a mine, I get nullified, and then you walk on it. And you do take damage. Interesting. So basically you cannot deal direct damage while you are nullified because you cannot fire your weapon, because your charge and your slam will get cancelled, as you are gonna see later in the video. But if some damaging stuff is already out of your character, it will not be impacted. It's not like maybe in League of Legends or whatever, where all your damage output is nullified when you are in a certain state. This is just you cannot perform damaging actions anymore. But if you have initiated one before getting nullified, it will indeed go through and deal damage. Let's just check a last one with a grenade. I'm gonna try to die. So, nullify me. I am invincible, but the enemy took damage. That's how it works. I do not take poison damage. Fire nade at me and then nullify. I stopped taking damage instantly, and I was able to get nullified. I'm getting healed, and I'm not getting healed anymore. Will the heal work when I... Oh, so it's bugged in the exact same way as the heal beam. Nullify me, then you break the canister. I am not glitched. And I'm not glitched when I exit this, but you are glitched. So, flashbang after nullified, I get flashed. My god, this is bright. And now the other way around. Me when I'm blind. I'm nullified. I don't even know it yet. The nullifier, just like the stun gun, does not deal any damage, so you cannot use it to trigger buttons. And you can't pop a canister balloon. I steal. And I can't initiate the steal anymore. Does it make you drop what you're holding? Whatever it is? Yes, and you cannot pick it back up. So not only does it disable interacting, it disables picking stuff up, and it makes you drop whatever you are holding, just like the stun gun used to do. That's interesting. So you cannot carry something while you are nullified. And now I'm gonna be reviving, and of course it's gonna prevent me from doing so. And I can't fix the statue, I cannot revive. You are gonna nullify Juliet and then try to kill me through Juliet. But you can't because she blocks the bullets. So you can body block for your teammates when you are nullified. Very useful, very interesting. Which also means you can fuck your team up if you nullify the wrong person. Not the person who is stealing, but someone next to them. Now that person can just body block easily. So, ID Fib, as soon as the hologram is done, she will be invincible, and you try to do the thingy while she's invincible. And you cannot get nullified through invincibility frames. Yeah, you are moving the platform while nullified. So you can contest, you can move it while nullified. Oh. Yeah, so you do not take damage from the platform. Like, do it first, Juliet, now. Oh, it goes through, I think. So it's like some stuff go through and some doesn't. It's kind of weird. So I'm gonna throw my nade and we're gonna wait and I'm gonna tell you when to nullify me. Nullify me? As you can see, I got my grenade back as I was nullified. So being nullified does not pause your cooldowns. So first I get nullified, then I get tracking darted. And we see the text overlaps, but I am still revealed. So I do get revealed, but now we are gonna do first reveal me and then you nullify me. And this overwrites the tracking. So if you get nullified first, then tracked, the state will stack, but if you get nullified while tracked, you will still get tracked. That's very weird. What? Alright, so it does pull you in, and you can still escape it by moving normally. Nullifier is supposed to make you unable to interact with stuff, so if I'm nullified, I should not be able to take a gateway. And I can't. Feedback for Embark. We need the interact button to be grayed out or not even appear or be red or glitched or anything because it's kind of confusing. The button stays the exact same whether or not you cannot use it because of the nullifier. I do not get revealed and now I get revealed. So if you are nullified, so you are immune to the recon grenade. Well, I'm not invisible anymore, since it gives me a weird mesh effect anyway. Yeah, doesn't do anything. I should not be able to right-click while I'm in a nullified state, so I should not be able to sword lunge. Yeah, cannot right-click, so cannot sword lunge. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, it breaks the grapple. Very interesting. That's like the only items that can do this as far as I'm concerned. Because for example, if you get lock bolted, it will not break your grapple. If you get stunned before, I don't think it will break the grapple. I'm not sure. Wait, can you deal damage? No, that would be funny if you could kill someone with a heal canister. Oh, the little pluses follow you around. That's so cool. I love how this looks. This looks really nice. This will change the meta for real. It blocks it. Let's go! The Rothschild has one thing working in the game. Can you nullify my turret? Like, make it disappear? Terry, no! Cannot deflect and cannot block. Let's go! The Rothschild has something that's better than the dual blades for once, for fuck's sake. We still cannot block charge with the Rothschild, but we can block the nullifier, while this cannot. My god, thank you, Embark, for remembering the point of a fucking shield. Thank you! Thank you! So I'm gonna damage myself. I'm gonna tell you when to stun me. So does it cancel health regen? Do it now? It does not, because it doesn't do damage. The only way to cancel health regen, as far as I'm aware, is dealing damage. Any amount of damage. New bug with the Graph Cube. If you equip it, then you unequip it. It will leave its effect behind, but it's relative to where you are looking, so you can, like... That's funny. Now charge, so I'm gonna charge towards you and you stun me before I reach you. It just stops my charge in its tracks. While I'm revving, it will cancel my rev, and because I'm nullified, I cannot right click, so I can't rev it back. Basically, you cannot right click with any weapon any gadget, anything, you cannot right click while you are nullified. So you cannot block with the road shield, block with the drill blades, rev your minigun, aim down sights with any gun. Nice. Let's go. Nice! It just cancels it. So you cannot slam. If you unequip your gateway, it will leave this behind. And other players can see it. And it will stay here until you take your gateways in your hands again and unequip them. Oh, you trigger mines! You are invincible, but you do trigger them. So you can clear mines in that state. I cannot get glitched. And then I get glitched as soon as it's over. That makes sense. What would be the point of glitching me? I already cannot do the stuff that the glitch mines prevents me from doing. There's no animation whatsoever. Oh, there is a little animation at the end, actually. Interesting. Terra doesn't know I exist. Terry, you're so dumb. Uh-oh! You cannot nullify someone that is in an invincibility state. And I'm still affected by the grav cube. Just like I'm affected by the gravity vortex. You boss stun me! Hahaha. I was gonna shoot you, but I can't because of the nullifier. Okay, so nullify. As you can see, I'm using my charge. Now, when they are not nullified anymore, and I'm using charges, it's still not hitting them. Test number 1, RPG going through her or exploding on her. Nullified players do get hit by the RPG projectile. Oh, the slam doesn't seem to push. We're gonna try. I'm gonna go on the hotel. So you can push someone with charge, but can you push them away with the slam? Oh, okay. You can push. Oh, that looked cool. The thingy coming back to you. So charge and slam still affect the player, just like gravity vortex, grav cube, etc. They just don't take any damage. Now we want you to get nullified and see if you get revealed by proximity sensor. You cannot be revealed while you are nullified from a proximity sensor. So the tracking dart is probably glitched in its interaction. You should not be able to get revealed while nullified under any circumstance. That's most likely a bug that they will fix. Logbolt cannot attach to you. So first I logbolt, and then you nullify. It breaks the logbolt. Interesting. So I can block you while you are nullified. That's interesting. So Guggen is kind of a counter to your own light fucking up and allowing an enemy to run away with 2 HP. Well, you can block the running away enemy. Interesting. See? So the frag nade bounces off you. Okay, Fire Nade does not. Oh, it makes you do the burn animation even though you are technically not burning. Interesting. And you do take fire damage as soon as you leave it. So I'm aiming for the glitch canister. Let's go, let's nullify. Oh! It does ignore you. It doesn't get blocked. It ignores you and it did latch onto the canister. Very interesting. It breaks the winch cloak. Just like the stun gun did back in the days, I believe. Thank you so much for watching the video. Shout out to my channel members and special shout out to TJ and A1 for being tier 2 and tier 3 supporters. This whole video was recorded on Twitch if you wanna follow me there, by the way. I also have a Discord server. Good luck for your next match and I will see you at the finals.